今週のスターオブザウィークはこの2人をスタジオに迎えております。Tears for Fears. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello. We got camera one on. Could you introduce yourself too?
Say hello.
Oh, right, yeah. Hello, sorry. I am Roland's son, Roland.
And I'm Curt.
Yeah.
Good evening. Or afternoon.
You're not jet lagged.
Jet lagged.
Well, I'm always jet lagged, continually jet lagged.
What do you mean? Even when you're staying home? I mean, you break the hours and...
When I'm... Sorry, next question.
Well, that's the trouble with the studio people. You know, when you go into the studio for a long time, you don't know day or night.
Disorientated.
I understand the album Song from the Big Chair took really a long time to record.
Took about seven or 8 months.
Comparatively, a long time.
7
or 8 months altogether. I mean, it took 2 years to bring it out, but the actual recording process only took about 7 months.
When you say 7 months, is that off and on in the studio?
No,
on and off.
That's
on and off. On and off. How do you come up with your music?
Well, I come up with the main ideas for the songs, and most of the songs written on this album were written in my dining room.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, well, I think it's quite evident in the album. It sounds quite meaty.
Very good.
And I don't know, it just kind of hit me from the outer cosmos. I think most of the ideas.
Do you
take drugs? No. Take drugs.
Do you play guitar and?
Well, I have a drum machine. That's a drum machine. And then I have a synthesizer. And
in your dining room.
In my dining room, in front of a big mirror.
Yeah.
And I wake up in the morning and I'm kind of a bit nervous, so I start to tapping out rhythms on my knees, and then I put them in the drum machine, and then I start dancing about.
Yeah.
And then I play the synthesizer, kind of thing. That's how it comes.
Is that the way you always come up with the music, or
no?
Don't you like the number one song, "Shout"?
That's how Shout came. Yeah.
That's how it came. What about "Everybody Wants to Rule the World"?
Well, that was the drum machine and the acoustic guitar with the E string tuned down to a D.
And the words?
Well, the words for the chorus of Shout again came at the same time as the music, but the rest of the words are largely an intellectual pursuit, really. I mean, you have to just sort of do it once you've got the tune. You have to kind of sit down and try and work them.
I bet you have told this very often to other people, but you got together, I understand, when you were 12, 13.
Lucky for some.
And you've been together for 10, almost
10, nearly 11 years. 11 years.
10 years.
Just about, yeah.
How did you meet with each other?
Well, we didn't go to the same school or anything. We had a mutual friend who shall remain nameless, and I was staying with him, and we went round a call on Curt, basically. That's what it was.
Were you playing music then?
I was. I mean, I sort of strummed the guitar since about the age of 9 and made up songs all the time. Always had kid bands. Heard Curt singing along to a record in his bedroom. And it sounded pretty good, so I asked him to sing for the group I had at the time.
Right, it was around 1975. But before the punk days.
74.
Oh, yeah, this was Led Zeppelin. That kind of.
Yeah. Hippie days.
And you played quite a few cities in the United States. How were the reaction there?
Great. Well, it was perfect timing because the single and the album were doing so well, and we went over there. And it built up, as we went through America. We started quite small and ended, with bigger concerts. So it was good fun.
And you'll be recording another one, or you'll be kind of
another album?
Well, we're not gonna make a third album. We're gonna make a fourth album. We're not gonna do a third one.
Which means?
Which means that we decided to give the third one a miss, just go straight on to the fourth one.
Straight to the fourth one.
Because our third one really bad.
is not very successful, okay, but the fourth one is, so we've decided not to do a third one.
Tell us about, looking at the chart, so many English acts are invading the United States, and lately, another interesting thing is they have American invasion in UK going on.
Yeah.
It's like vice versa. But if you look at the American chart objectively, do you find any reason why English acts are
A
going?
lot of them are better.
Yeah, most English bands are better than American bands, and it's just trying to convince the Americans that they are. You know, once you've convinced them, they accept it.